Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Deducted. Everton been deducted 10 points for Premier League profits and sustainable rules. Whatever that means, let's talk about it. Haven't done one of these types of videos for a while. It's a bit like, ooh, I'm back in the zone. Here we go. Alright, and you must be thinking, right, like, you were late to the party, Deducted. This happened yesterday. This is not breaking news. Well, I've tried to do as much research as possible because that's what I'm known for. Research and truthfulness and not biasness and also just getting everything correct. That's what I'm known for. Leave me in the comments down below if you agree with me on that statement. But in all seriousness, I did try to get some knowledge and seeing what exactly are the Premier League doing and what Everton trying to appeal against. So not many people know what the actual breach was, and by the way, this is only one breach for 10 points that they got deducted for, right? One breach, or they got they got penalised for 10 points for one breach. We'll talk about that afterwards. Not many actually people know what the actual thing was. They're thinking, right, Premier League profit and sustainable rules. So it's not actually a sporting advantage. It's more of basically they got done for the stadium, right? The Bramley Moor on the River Mersey, a brand new stadium that's going to be opened. I thought it was going to be open this year, maybe open next year. But it's close to being open soon, right? It's going to make the Premier League even better. It's going to make their club even better, right? In the future, long term, it's going to be amazing for that football club. They got done for spending their own money, essentially 20 million over what they're allowed to do to spend of their own money on the stadium. They didn't take anyone else's banks. They didn't take it. What do you call it? They didn't take a loan from the bank, right? That's what actually they got done for. If they took a loan from the bank and say we want an extra 20 million, then we could just add it on. But they actually use their own money in the present time to try and spend it. And with all this stuff, they like the Premier League, this has been going for a couple of years now. With Richarlison trying to get sold, they sold him really fast. I know Everton wanted 70 million and they sold him for 50 million or whatever it was, right? Or 80 or 60, whatever that margin was. It was 20 million that they were trying to sell Richarlison for more than what they got. Premier League were basically behind them, just waiting, like hurry up, otherwise we're going to penalise you, hurry up, and then Everton were forced to sell him as fast as possible, and they got 20 million less than what they wanted for, and that would have been, what do you call it, like allowed to get past this thing. Now let's get to the 10 points being deducted bit, right? This is the most confusing thing that they've done. The main thing is, if you get into administration, you get 9 points deducted. So basically being 20 million over and not necessarily being in a sporting advantage, you get 10 points apparently. And if you get into administration, you get 9 points. How does that make sense? The Premier League, Richard Masters and all that, they've twisted the knickers, right, into like they've digged themselves a hole here. They've no idea what they're doing. They have literally, there was a report that came out with this thing, and they're basically saying they're filling in blanks with there's absolute nonsense, there's horseshit, absolute bollocks. 10 points. Where have they got their figure from? Now apparently they've put the thing with 0 to 5 million. It's 1 point. 5 to 10 million is 2 points. 10 to 15, 3. All right, if you go by that. Why is it 10? And why did the Premier League want 12 points deducted? Where's the guidance? Where's the rule book? Where's the base that they're gonna go from? Where the guidelines where they have to go from? There is nothing there. There's nothing. There is no rule. There's no guideline on how to suspend, how to penalise, how to conduct these inquiries, how to do anything. The Premier League are fucked. They have really fucked this up badly, and they're in a shitstorm. Next week, Everton are playing Man United. I'm gonna double check. They're on what time of the day are they playing? Are they gonna play in a Monday? Here we go. Sunday it'll be Sunday. It'll be on Sky Sports. The whole country and the world will be watching this. This will be fascinating. They'll be booing, and Man United they have to, like, if you're a Man United fan and you're going to the game and you're watching this, why would you? But yeah, you should be, right? Because I'm a good guy, I think. And you guys, you're good at saying, boo, they're leaving shit out of the Premier League anthem, out of the whole thing at the start. make noise, hit, boo, shout, scream, sing, everything. Richard Masters and co have tied themselves up in an absolute knot, right? You don't know what you're doing, basically. I don't know. And then the conversation starts. Well, what about Man City? What about Chelsea? Like, Chelsea openly admitted they've done some wrong thing. They've admitted themselves. Newcastle. It's funny thing going on Newcastle where they're getting always a TV revenue and always where they're always playing at 5:30 p.m. on a Saturday. Oh, in Saudi Arabia, this is a good time to watch the Premier League. Funny old thing. The Premier League are a corrupt business, and they haven't got a regulator, independent commission doing this. It's the Premier League itself. Why? This is just a bad look for the organization. Like, the VAR stuff that's happening will go on for the rest of eternity if they don't fix this. Now they've got this shit. Like, Man City have breached 100. I have to say allegedly, but everyone knows that they have 115 charges. Right. 115, alright. You don't have to say, okay, we don't have to do this in one whole batch, 115. Everything got done for one breach. One single breach. Let me go closer to the camera. One single breach, right? And Man City have done 115. So what the Premier League could do is just, pick out the 10 most obvious ones, the 10, 15, 20, however you want, of the 115. There's a lot there, so I'm guessing you can get at least 10 that are obvious, right? And just say, okay, we'll still review, we'll still analyze, we'll still inquire about these 100 ones, but these 15 obvious, dead set, we've got the proof, we've got the evidence, you can't appeal against it, we'll penalise you for these 15 penalties and work it from there. You don't have to do it in one whole batch, because in one whole batch, realistically, they are gone for the Football League forever. If we look at it that way, if Everton got done 10 points, which Everton will appeal, and they'll probably get 5 points for it, 10 points for one breach, that means Man City will get 1,150 points. Is that right? Yeah. So that means they're in the Vanarama National League, maybe Sunday League playing with Mark Goldbridge and the likes. Probably out of football, Sheiks are gone, goodbye, and you're gone forever. Right? That's the reality. That's not the reality. That is what should happen. They should be gone for the rest of the football eternity if that happens. So should Chelsea, and Newcastle should be getting on top of the Newcastle thing. Then you got the likes of Bournemouth, Forest, who else has done so? Well, Leeds already got punished last year, 2 years ago. When did they get? No, even longer than that. I'm not sure. Maybe in the history, I'm not sure that. This is a huge thing that the Premier League are not fit to run. They are thick as pig shit, and you know what will happen? Everton will get deducted. They'll try and appeal. They'll try and get other clubs involved. This is where the football community has to come together. Man City fans won't join this. Everyone else, Chelsea fans won't join this. Newcastle fans won't join this. Apart from those three, everyone else, footballing fans, footballing organisations have to come together and not be tribal. That's a problem with the Premier League in England. Everyone's fucking tribal. Everyone's like, ha ha ha, and then keep quiet, and then suck and moan whenever it happens to them. But when it happens to someone else, just ha ha ha, just look at them, and just point fingers, point score, and do the likes. Come together, galvanise, and do what the likes of Germany do. Just don't beat around the bush. Like, just don't cop any just bullshit from the Premier League, who are full of corruption, full of absolute numpties. You cannot run. What's the mark? We right. You can't lead a pack of ants or picnic. That's the best line he's ever done. Come together, because this is just like a volcano that's erupted, and it's like it's going over a city, and you've got no chance of stopping it. No chance. It just gonna keep going and create a new society of footballing, financial, doping society. I don't know what else to say. It's a huge thing to take up. But they're going for teams like Everton, because Everton are not a country. Man City are owned by a country, owned by, I think, yeah. There we go. Actually, let's put this up as well. This should be a banner at Goodison. Make this the biggest banner. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, and all that jazz. Yes, I'm trying. I want to do more videos like this, but I've come back from the UK and Ireland. That was a fun time. I didn't really post much videos about it because I was there for a holiday, traveling and seeing things. But I did a casual video on the Reds. Yes, like, subscribe. Thank you so much, and we'll see you later. Up the Reds. Ta-da.